Hey, into the end here, back for another game with Dark Armory, and this is the version of the deck that I'm running today. And let's play. Alright, this is pretty good. Some early game interaction spells, a pretty decent 5-drop, pretty decent faction here in terms of the colors of everything I need actually. Double red, double green, double black. This is really good. So we'll keep that. Does it matter which land I play first? I would like to be able to play... I don't suppose it would matter. I have the most green in the deck, so the odds of drawing a green sigil turn 2 is the highest, I suppose. But I suppose it doesn't matter, because if I drew a Justice sigil, I still wouldn't play it, so it really doesn't matter which of the seeds I played first turn. Alright, an aggressive token-based Stonescar deck. I did draw the Justice sigil, but once again it doesn't matter, because I'm just going to run out one of these instead. So the question is, I should have played the Inspire first. That will give me a little bit more information before I play my land. So this is an amazing draw against this deck. I will use Sabotage. I'm pretty sure I'll hit something. Ooh, that's unexpected. That's not a very good hit at all. I was kind of hoping to hit the 3 mana, create 3 1/1s, whatever that card is called. I guess that's it. Anyway, my rank has been dropping steadily over the last couple of days. I lost about 50 ranks last night trying to finish my daily mission, which is to win 5 games with a time deck. And I don't have a time deck, and I just have a crappy one, and I just lost an hour worth of games non-stop. So I could be greedy and wait one more turn, because he's mana screwed. And that would make this even more effective. But I think I'm not going to be greedy, because my deck will do quite well if I survive into the mid to late game. So I think I would just like to mitigate damage as best I can. And I think this is fine. He'll have no attacks. Okay. It's good that we waited, because I wouldn't have wanted to play this into that. Because then once you shrink it, you can no longer vanquish it. So I'm going to use Vanquish for sure. So let's start with Inspire though. So we'll see what we draw. That's a good draw. Play out the Sigil. I'll kill this. Now the question is, do I attack? The worst thing is if I attack, he draws a Rally and I get hit for 3/7. But otherwise, oh, he gets a swing in for a Warcry trigger. I get a Warcry trigger, he gets one. But I think I'm definitely not the beatdown here. So I'll sit tight. He is 2 shadow away from getting deadly on this thing, so this will hold it back quite nicely. And if he attacks, I will most likely trade off the Bailiff instead, because this is harder to kill. Okay. It's actually interesting that the Sabotage that got rid of his Varus Favor on turn 2 was really good, because he desperately needed the land. Yeah, I'll trade this. Worst case scenario, he gets +4/+0 quick draw. But that's fine. I'll trade it for a quick draw. Whatever that card is called. Okay. I need more things in the yard before I play this. I don't really want to just get 1 unit back. And I can wait. I'm at 27 health effectively. Ouch. Yeah, I'll eat this and take my 10. Painful. Ah, perfect. Now he's gonna have a really tough time to get past these walls. And when this one dies, I'll bring it back. I will cast the Smuggler's Stash with no weapons in my graveyard, void, just to bring back 2 units. So he's definitely got a trick, so I would rather lose this. Yep, that's fine. I would definitely bring it back now. So let's do that. Okay. I have all the colors I need. So next turn, I'll be able to play both of these, and he's not going to be able to attack into me for quite some time. And I think my top decking is pretty good compared to his. He has a lot of pretty poor late game top decks, I think. Like drawing a 1-drop would be terrible for him. But my 1-drops are still pretty good. So he's thinking, and what that implies to me is he has possibly a combat trick. But I guess if he has a combat trick, he wouldn't think, he would just attack. Let's shrink his units. At this point, I think I can afford to attack. Because these are negatives. And I still have 2 more blockers that are very difficult to deal with. I'm not going to play the land. It doesn't really matter if I play it this turn or next turn. I don't have anything in my deck that needs 9 power. Alright. So this is a dead draw, unfortunately. So the question is if I attack or not. I actually have a higher life total than him, and I feel like I can be in the offensive here, so I'm going to attack him with one of these. This Argentport Instigator is hurting him, because he's still taking 1 when he chump blocks. So the question is, do I want to run the Smuggler Stash out there for a single Copperhall Bailiff? And interesting enough, I think I do, because I'm the aggressor. I don't need the Smuggler Stash to be doing more to win the game. I think just having more creatures out there now would help me win the game. The question is if I play Sabotage or not. It's either going to be a land or some kind of combat trick. Although I feel like if it's a combat trick, he would have attacked into me. It's likely a burn spell, to be honest. He's just waiting for more lands to burn me out. I'll run it. Okay, so it is a burn spell. He's just going to fire it off. Okay. See, he can't even attack me, I don't think. If I take 5, I go to 13. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't want to throw away a creature for nothing. Oh, this is perfect. I think this could win me the game, because he'll have no answer to this next turn. So, let's attack with 1. Because the worst thing that can happen is he draws another queen, he attacks with all 4, I can block 2. It's not great for me, but I still feel like I should get some damage in. He's already drawn 2 of his queens. Oh no, he can block the... Oh, no he cannot, because I can shrink it. And then he won't be able to block, so I will do that. I'll just play the Ikaria next turn, which I think is fine. I can attack with this because these units are effectively useless, and I don't mind trading Throne Warden with his Impending Doom. Yep, that's expected. Chump block. The Instigator is becoming a liability for him. So now that this is exhausted, I think he dies, right? He takes 7, and then he doesn't have enough to block. So I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yep. Good stuff. I think my opponent started this game a little weak. He didn't have a lot of early game plays, but that's to be kind of... I don't know, his deck seems to be a mix of Bandit Queen early game tokens aggression, but he also has fairly high top end, like Impending Doom. So this might be an example of just him drawing the wrong side of his deck. Ideally, he would like to draw all his 1-drops and then draw his impending doom in the late game. But in this game, he drew most of his mid-range creatures and none of his early game creatures. But anyway, on to the next game.